Have you ever made one mistake that changed everything? That's Eve's story. She was the first woman to walk the earth, and the first human to make a choice that would echo through generations. But Eve isn't just a character from an ancient book. She's a mirror reflecting so many of our struggles, decisions, and dreams. This is the story of Eve, the woman who changed the world. In the beginning, everything was good, like perfect. There was no pain, no conflict, no shame, just beauty, peace, and the presence of God. And in that paradise, God formed the first man, Adam. But then God said something we rarely expect to hear in a perfect place. It's not good for the man to be alone. So from Adam's side, God created Eve, not as an afterthought, but as a partner, as equal, as essential. Eve was the final touch on creation, a masterpiece designed to reflect God's image alongside Adam. She wasn't created to follow behind, but to stand beside. Her life began in harmony with God, with nature, with herself, and with Adam. Everything was in balance, until it wasn't. Now here's where the story takes a turn. In the middle of the garden, God had placed two special trees. One of them, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, came with a clear instruction. Don't eat from it. Simple, right? But then enters the serpent, sly, smooth-talking, and full of half-truths. He doesn't come with threats. He comes with questions. Did God really say you can't eat from any tree? Eve responds, but the serpent keeps pushing. You won't die. God just knows you'll be like him, knowing good and evil. And in that moment, something happens. Eve starts to see the fruit differently. It looks good. It promises wisdom. It offers more. She reaches, she eats, she shares with Adam. And just like that, something breaks. Their eyes are opened, but not in the way they hoped. Innocence fades. Shame enters. Fear replaces trust. They cover themselves. They hide. And when God comes looking, not with anger, but with a question, where are you? It's the first sign that something sacred has been lost. It's easy to point fingers at Eve, but don't we all have that moment, that one choice, that one decision, where we knew better, but still reached for what we thought would satisfy? Eve's story isn't just a fall. It's our story too. Yes, there were consequences, big ones. Pain in childbirth, a fractured relationship between man and woman, the ground itself becoming a struggle, paradise closed. But here's the part that often gets missed. Even after the fall, God doesn't abandon Eve. He covers her shame with garments. He speaks to her future. He allows her to become the mother of all living, not just biologically, but symbolically. Life continues through her, not in spite of her. And then, something stunning. God makes a promise. Right in the middle of judgment, he says a child would come, born of a woman, who would crush the serpent's head. That's the first whisper of redemption, the first prophecy of a savior, and it comes through Eve. Even after her mistake, God still uses her to launch his rescue plan for the world. Eve's story didn't end in failure. It began a future. Her hands once reached for forbidden fruit, but through her lineage would come the hands that healed the sick, broke the bread, and stretched out on a cross. Eve's story reminds us that our worst moments don't have to be our last ones. Eve's greatest contribution wasn't the fall. It was the future she helped birth. Your story can be redeemed too. So next time you hear Eve's name, don't just think of the forbidden fruit. Think of the woman who walked with God. Think of the woman who gave life. Think of the woman through whom hope began. That is how Eve changed the world. Drop a comment. Let us know what your own redemption story is. God bless you.